My name is Shafa Irunisa. I want to present about Walt Before Mickey. Walt Before Mickey in Marceline, Missouri focuses on Walt Disney and his early beginnings. The tale follows his poor beginning, eventually moving to Kansas City, where he produced his first Love-O-Gram studio, which is animation studio. There to help his new business, he hired Rudy Icing and Up Works. And then Walt had various small achievements. After Love-O-Gram bankrupt, Walt moved to Los Angeles and began to work as an extra movies. And he's convinced his older brother Roy Disney to help his new company, which is Disney Brother. After the animation called Alice Comedy was success, Walt rehired his original team of animator, which is Up Works, Fred Harmon, Rudy Icing, Hugh Harmon, and Friz Freleng. And then Walt visited New York to secure a deal for his new company, but sadly it failed. And then on a train back, his wife Lillian Disney created a new concept of a mouse, Mortimer, which would become Mickey Mouse. Walt Disney gave the draft to Up Works and then complete the design for Mickey. The film concluded with the premiere of Plane Crazy and with Walt Disney, Roy Disney, and Up Works leaving the premiere their creation.
Hello, I'm Ko Wan-Xue. Through our research movie, I discovered about some planning part which is included in management function. Harry Fayer said before that this function was universal and every managers perform this function in their daily work. Planning is a process that identifies goals, establishes strategy or targets, decide what would like to achieve, and when how is to be done, and who is going to do. Planning also is a process which is set an objective for the organization and develop barriers of action to achieve goals and objectives which has been set before. In the movie, what a person who like to draw, he intends turning sketches into a movie and desire can become an animation. After that, he thinks he and his partner can make a pretty good team because got too much tailor and plan to set up their own studios. They started gather data before hire employees and realize their background and analyze the salary that can be paid to employees. They also will analyze what, when, how, and who can do together to make the work more progressive. Furthermore, Walt created the plan which is planned to start a first-run animation for Newman and thinking of a live-action sequence, and he implement his plan which is look for actors to produce a live-action animated Alice series. After many difficulties, Walt creates his plan continuously. Walt is inspired to create a new character which he owns the rights to. So he changed his to become an action. He draws a mouse and then Mickey Mouse. In the movie, after Walt implements the plans, he will monitor plan with his team to ensure they can achieve goals successfully. The audience watching the Mickey Mouse movie with laughing in the theaters, this situation represents his success. After the global success of Mickey Mouse, Walt went on to win 26 Academy Awards, including the animated film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Last but not least, planning is very important because it helps managers to improve future performance by selecting action. Furthermore, planning also can minimize risks because an organization have a strategy to face the problem. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Shafiq Izapi. Today I want to present about the leading in this movie. What is a good leader? A good leader can make the subordinate can feel comfortable with work with him. As a leader, he should know or should understand the personality, the values, the emotions to show how you are when he work with other people. The first one is inspire each other. In this movie, I can see Walt Disney is very regret and very disappointed when he cannot find any investor who want to invest in his movie. So, he cannot pay the salary to the subordinate. What he do is he find any investor who want to invest towards his movie. Once he get the invest, he can pay all the salaries to the subordinates. It can motivate the subordinate to continue the work. The second one is guide. What I can learn in this movie is Walt Disney teach his teammate how to use the new technology in that time, because all the team members did not know how to use all the new tools and all the new camera. In this situation, I can see Walt Disney want to show the best to his teammate that he can do it everything he can. The leadership style used in this movie is autocratic style. Autocratic style means the manager doesn't share any decision-making authority with his subordinate. In this movie, I can relate this characteristic with Walt Disney while he was running the Love of the Gram. The time to running this company doesn't take a long time because he was cheated by his partner. While he was running, I can see when he gives the instruction towards his subordinate, he wants his subordinate follow what he wants. For example, he gives the time for his subordinate to complete the task and give the ideas to complete the animation, which is Alice in Wonderland. And then, Walt Disney had the target to become the animation creator famous around the world. Even though he was cheated by his partner, he never gave up to find the investor. Before this, he can't find any investor. It make feel depressed and so disappointed. But when he find the investor, he feels so happy because he can pay the salary towards his subordinate. To pay the salary, the subordinate feel motivated and continue their work without worry anymore. The last moment of the Love of the Gram, many workers are quit from that company because someone influenced them to quit from that. But Walt Disney did not give up and continue the work, usually with the loyal employees to complete the animation. In this movie, Walt Disney used the few source of power, which is reference power and expert power. The expert power means it can influence the other person's skills, abilities, knowledge, and others when the other people value them. In this movie, I can say that Walt Disney used this power when he wants to teach his subordinate to use the new technology and the new tools. He also has the knowledge or experience while doing his first business, and he can take the experience as the reference when he wants to do the project. So it can influence the other subordinate to follow him and give him the motivate to continue this project. Last but not least is reference power. Reference power is one of the source of power that Walt Disney used in this movie. The meaning of the reference power is it can influence that a person's personality and personal attractiveness can have over the others. In this movie, I can say that Walt Disney became the reference person when some of the subordinates did not know how to use the new tools. He teach the subordinate one by one until they get and understand how to use the new tools. This show the Walt Disney use his personality, which is don't give up easily and try until he get what he want. So the subordinate can take this as their inspiration to continue the work and follow the Walt Disney as their leader.
Hi, my name is Nadiatul Ashira binti Nur Azman, and I will talk about staffing. What is staffing? In management, the meaning of staffing is an operation of recruiting the employees by evaluating their skills, knowledge, and then offering them specific job roles accordingly. So let's see the staffing process that are shown in Waltz before Mickey. First, there is recruitment process. This process can be seen in a scene where UBI Works put on a job advertisement in newspaper for Lofogram. Then, after seeing the advertisement, Rudy Icing went to their office and asked for the job. He was lucky to get the job even when he is not skilled in animation. The second process is selection process. This is shown when Esmond's company make an interview to find new worker that can draw. There is other interview candidates beside Walt Disney that are waiting for their name to be called for interview. After his name are called, Walt Disney shows his drawings to Esmond and he is interested with them, thus getting him hired. Next is placement process. We can see this process in a scene where Walt Disney worked with Esmond. He was positioned in a work office with other drawers, including UBI Works. In this work office, there are other drawers that work on storyboard along with Walt Disney. Lastly, the training process. This is shown in a scene where after Rudy Icing were hired. In this scene, Walt Disney taught Rudy how to use the camera and also how to draw drawings for the animation. Later on, we can see that Rudy are now more comfortable with his job since he already get his training and he know his job scope better. There is a few more staffing process are there, but only a few of them are shown in the movie. So that is from me. Thank you.
Good morning to the lecturer and all my friends. Today I wanted to present what is the management function that can be found in this project. And in this project, we found the movie Walk Before My Kid to do our research. And what is the management function that occur in this movie? I found that management ethics can be found in this movie. Management ethics can define social responsiveness for a company. It is a standard behavior that the discipline handles what is right or wrong to guide individual managers in their works. Leaders ethics can be found that in this movie, Walk Before My Kid, it can be seen in the Thai 22. In the movie, a new employee comes to Rough of Grant for an interview to get the job. Firstly, Walt trained the employee friendly and welcoming. He asked about the experience of the worker. The worker answered to him that he never have any experience about it, and he showed his own words. Walt has the action that give his recognition to him and asked the worker to do the copy work for the animation. He was patient with the worker and when the worker did not understand what should do, he taught the worker step by step, and he do the animation and show to him how to do it and teach him step by step. It can be said that Wall 3 the work employee is with the patient, and we have his own ethics. And besides, when the employees have already saw that the financial situation of the company, the what did not art of angry she he admit that the financial problem and asked the employee, you all still wanted to still to continue with him to learn about how to improve their skill or not. In this time, we can say that the Wall have a good ethics when he manage his employee and when he treat his employee with a honest. Last but not least, managers of an organization have a great attitude when he treat his employee that can maintain employees' loyalty and to the company. The employee will still in the company for working to the company. And a person's ethics can infuse by the morality that value of belief that guides a manager is leading or organize a business. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Hello, good evening and salam. My name is Irfan Fahmi Muhammad Arifin, and today I want to present about decision making. Decision making means the process of identifying problems and opportunities, developing alternative solutions, choosing an alternative, and implementing it. It means that decision making starts from identifying existing problem, starting from the factors, the causes, who are involved, and then determine some alternative solutions to solve the problem. After that, choose one alternative solution so that it can be applied in overcoming the problem. The first one is identifying problem. Based on this film, the problem occurred when his main animator and Oswald character was hijacked by Carlos Bemins. Because of that incident, Walt didn't have a reliable animator except iWorks and story character in his studio. From this incident also, he need to find and developing alternative. He need a new character who was free from the contract and become his property. Why? Oswald was completely owned by Carlos, so Walt need a new character to keep running his business. Because of that, he must choosing an alternative. He has the idea of a mouse, a sympathetic character who has a lot of potential for the new character. So Walt started by creating a mouse character which was also developed from the Oswald character. Then the last step Walt needs is implementing. Walt selected Mickey as his new character. So it can be concluded that in making decision, we must first identify the existing problems, like what the cause, then what kind of incident and each other. Then looking for alternative and developing them is the second step in making decision. We know we need new thing, we need new alternative, we need a new solution. So by developing various alternative, we can make the most appropriate choices from the many existing choices. After being able to determine, then we apply it to the decisions we make. I think enough. Good evening, thank you, and salam.